Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn Mathematics. This is Rekha Chabra, your maths teacher. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel if still not done. In the last video, we discussed about the consistency of equations, how we get to know that the given system is consistent or inconsistent. And now going forward, I will discuss how to solve the system of linear equation using matrix method. So let's take some question from exercise 4.6. Solve system of linear equations using matrix method. This system is given. So the system of equations is this. Whenever we have more than one equation, linear equation, we call it as system. First of all, what we have to do, that's what we learned in the last video. We have to write the given system as Ax equal to B, where A represents the matrix of all coefficients of all the variables given in the system. X represents all the variables involved in the system, and B matrix represents all the constants normally written on the right side of the equation. So now these three matrices are ready: matrix A, matrix X and matrix B. Now what is the next step? What we have to do? We have to calculate determinant A. So now you can expand along any row or column. So expanding along first column, we will find out the determinant, which is equal to 40. Since determinant A is not equal to 0, so the system of equations is consistent and it has a unique solution. Now we have to find that unique solution. And how would we find out? We have written the equation as Ax equal to B. So x is equal to A inverse B. How we got this step x equal to A inverse B? That's what we learned in the last video, that we cannot take A this side and we cannot write x equal to B by A because division is not defined. So that's why we can just pre-multiply with A inverse and we will get x is equal to A inverse B. Now B matrix is already ready, but we have to calculate A inverse matrix. So calculating A inverse. A inverse is 1 upon determinant A into adjoint A. Now first of all we need adjoint A. What is adjoint A? If you remember, adjoint A is the transpose of cofactor matrix. So we have taken the transpose. Now this is matrix A. First of all we will calculate all the minors, then all the cofactors, and then we will input all the values in this matrix adjoint A. Now adjoint A is ready. A inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant A into adjoint A. We'll input the value of determinant and we will take this matrix adjoint A. Now x is equal to A inverse B. So we will input both the values of these matrices. A inverse is this matrix and matrix B is 5 minus 4 and 3. Now we'll keep 1 by 40 outside as it is and we will multiply these two matrices. After multiplication, 1 by 40, 40, 80 and minus 40 is the answer. Now we can take this 40 inside. As we can see, 40 is the factor of all these three numbers. So 1, 2 and minus 1. This is matrix X, which was X, Y and Z. So this is 3 by 1 matrix, this is also 3 by 1 matrix, and in between we have this equality symbol. It means each and every corresponding element is equal. All three elements are having these values. X is equal to 1, Y is equal to 2 and Z is equal to minus 1. So this is the method to solve the given system by using matrix method. Question number 15, important question. Here matrix A is given. First of all we have to find A. Then using A inverse we have to solve the system of equation. So writing equation as Ax equal to B. First of all we can observe that matrix A is nothing, just the coefficients of all the variables 2, minus 3 and 5. First row 3, 2 and minus 4. Second row and 1, 1 and minus 2. Third row. Right. So we can write down A matrix is this only, X matrix is X, Y and Z, and B matrix is the matrix of all the constants written on the right side. Now first of all we have to check which type of system is this. Do we have some solution or not? So first of all we will calculate determinant A, which is -1 not equal to 0. So now at this step we are sure that we have a unique solution and the given system is consistent. Now we will proceed further to find that unique solution. Ax equal to b, x is equal to A inverse b, and now we have to find out the value of A inverse. A inverse is 1 upon determinant A into adjoint A. Same process that we applied in the last question. We have just seen adjoint is the transpose of cofactor matrix. We have taken the transpose. Then A matrix is this. First of all we will calculate all the cofactors. I skipped that step of finding minors. I hope you all know how to find now. And then we will input all these values in this matrix. Adjoint A is ready. Now A inverse is 1 upon determinant A, that was -1, into adjoint A is the matrix that we have just calculated. Now we have to find matrix X, and X is equal to A inverse B, so we will input the value of A inverse and matrix B and then multiply. And after solving we are getting 1, 2 and 3, and these two matrices are equal. It means X is 1, Y is 2 and Z is 3. Question number 16. Good question and the real life application of this concept. The cost of 4 kg onion, 3 kg wheat and 2 kg rice is 60. We learned in our junior classes how to form linear equations with these type of informations. And the cost of 2 kg onion, 4 kg wheat and 6 kg rice is 90. Let's make the linear equation side by side. First of all, there are 3 components involved: onion, wheat and rice. So let's take the cost of onion, wheat and rice per kg be x, y and z respectively. Now the first information, 4 kg onion, it means 4x, 3 kg wheat means 3y and 2 kg rice, it means 2z, and their addition. The total cost is 60, so it is equal to 60. Second information, the cost of 2 kg onion means 2x, 4 kg wheat 4y and 6 kg rice means 6z. Addition, the total cost is 90, is equal to 90. Last information, the cost of 6 kg onion means 6x, 2 kg wheat means 2y and 3 kg rice means 3z is equal to 70. Find the cost of each item per kg by matrix method. Now this system of equation, linear equation is ready. So these are 3 equations that we have formed. Now writing the equations as same format, Ax equal to b. A is the matrix of all the constants or all the coefficients of all the variables, 4, 3 and 2, 1, 2 and 3 and 6, 2 and 3. Then X matrix is the matrix of all the variables, x, y and z, 3 variables are involved. And B is the matrix of all the constant terms independent of variables, 60, 45 and 70. These 3 matrices are ready. Now first of all, the very first step is always calculate the determinant and get to know the type of system. So determinant A is not equal to 0. It means the system of equation is consistent and we have a unique solution. Now we'll proceed further to find out this unique system, unique solution. Now Ax equal to b, again we have to first of all find the value of A inverse. So A inverse is same formula, 1 upon determinant A into adjoint A. Will input the values of these cofactors and then we will take the transpose. So matrix A is this. First of all we will calculate all the cofactors, then we'll input the values in that matrix. Adjoint A is ready. A inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant A. Determinant A we have already calculated into adjoint A. So A inverse is this 1 by 5 and this matrix. Now X is equal to A inverse B. So A inverse will input this value and B matrix is 60, 45 and 70, and then we will solve it. The answer is 5, 8 and 8. It means X is 5, Y is 8 and Z is also 8. Cost of onion, wheat and rice per kg is 5 rupees, 8 rupees and 8 rupees respectively. So hope you must have understood how to solve the given system of linear equation by using matrix method. Or in the real life application, first of all we have to form the linear equations and then we have to proceed further. Now everybody has to complete the entire 4.6. Thank you students.